You had a fight with one of your classmates in the school and couldn't reach a conclusion as none of you would back up. What would you do now? Of course, reach out to the teacher and ask him or her to settle down the matter. Here, the teacher plays the role of the judiciary and the students, it's the citizens. The judicial system is a medium which solves disputes between citizens, between two state governments, or citizens and government, and between center and the state government. In India, the constitution has established an integrated judicial system with the Supreme Court at the top, then the high courts, and below it the district courts and the subordinate courts. This single system of courts was adopted from the Government of India Act 1935, and this integrated judicial system enforces both central laws and the state laws. Now let's take an example of a country like the USA, which has a double system of courts. They have the federal judiciary, which enforces the federal laws, and then the state judiciaries, which enforces the state laws. The appellate system. Remember, you had a fight with your classmate and you reached out to your teacher for settlement, but your classmate was not happy with the decision made. What would he do now? He decided to approach the headmaster. This is the appellate system, which means a person can appeal to a higher court if they believe that the judgment passed by the lower court is not just. An independent judiciary. Imagine a situation in which a powerful politician has intruded on a land belonging to your family. Within this judicial system, the politician has the power to appoint and dismiss a judge from his office. When you take this case to the court, of course, the judge will be clearly partial to the politician. Although the control that the politician holds over the judge does not allow for the judge to take an independent decision, the Indian Constitution protects against this kind of situation by providing for the independence of the judiciary. One aspect of this independence is the separation of powers, which is a key feature of the Constitution. What this means here is that other branches of the government, like the legislature and the executive, cannot interfere in the work of the judiciary. The courts are not under the government and do not act on their behalf. The judiciary should be allowed to do justice without fear and favor. Access to the courts. Thus, everyone has access to the courts? Yes, as courts are available for all. But in reality, access is different for a different majority of the poor in India. As legal procedures involves a lot of money and paperwork take up a lot of time. So, in the early 1980s, the Supreme Court devised a mechanism called the Public Interest Litigation, or the PIL, to increase the access to justice. It allowed any organization or people to file a PIL in the High Court or the Supreme Court on behalf of those whose rights are being violated. It was greatly simplified to such extent that even a later letter or a telegram addressed to the Supreme Court or High Court would be treated as PIL. But an issue that affects the common person's access to justice is inordinarily a long number of years that court take to hear a case. The phrase justice delayed is justice denied is often used to characterize this extended time period that court takes. However, in spite of this, there is no denying that the judiciary has played a crucial role in democratic India, serving as a check on the powers of the executive and the legislature as well as in protecting the fundamental rights of citizens. If you have learned anything from this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel.